Hello
Expert.
and
That's right.
welcome.
Expert.
Okay, yeah, be quiet, Debo. Hello and welcome to the Mario Tennis Aces draft for Australia and New Zealand. We have our team captains, DBO,
Hey, hello to all my DKers out there. We got this.
representing, of course, DK's Banana Bunch. And now we have Thrilson, the captain of Wiggler's Wild Warriors. Sorry,
Wacky
Thrills.
Warriors.
Wacky Warriors.
I don't know why we're wasting everyone's time. We all know who's going to win here. So let's just get it over and done with.
Alright, settle down. And of course, on co-commentary, representing Restoring the Balance for DK's Banana Bunch, we have Unwanted Cow.
Hello, I am the Diddy Kong of Banana Bunch.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a lot of bananas. How many bananas do you have? I have at least 5 in front of me right now. So I think we have all the protein we need to win.
Potassium, not protein. Sorry.
Either or.
Okay. I shouldn't be undermining my co-coms like that. And a big shout out to Cal, because he did get roped into this last minute. So, the way the draft works is I am about to put in the code for the first pick of the draft. You'll all be able to see it. Whoever gets it gets to see either pick first or get the first consecutive picks. And then we'll go through the list of characters drafting until 28 is picked. Then
How badly do you want the first pick, Debo?
Doesn't really make much of a difference to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've got a solid plan, so.
I don't care either way, to be honest.
Right, so the first pick is going to the third team then, because no one wants it.
No, I'm not saying I don't want it. I'm just impartial.
Okay, let's
We've
get
got
this
plans for
draft
both.
moving.
Roll it.
Not yet. I was about to say, once the 28 characters are gone, the teams will assign their characters and you can chat to them, tell them what you want, and me and Cal will be providing commentary for those who don't feel like harassing the captains, and then they'll reconvene to go through the matchups and pair everyone together for some hopefully fun, wild, and wacky tournament experience. And without further ado, I am switching the starting scene to my screen. There we go. Hopefully, no secrets will be revealed. And cut that. Go to general chat. Pray that no one's complaining about bad audio. And the first pick. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, no, it is DK's Banana Bunch. So, you have the option.
We know what we're doing.
Alright, so, as pick number 1.
And I'll update my spreadsheet. There you go. Look at this, throw some magic.
Pick number 1. DK's Banana Bunch chooses Luigi.
Ooh.
Wow, that's okay, so Luigi is the first pick. I need to get my
And how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I feel great about it.
Okay.
The DKers, obviously.
So, what are the strengths of Luigi? Also, I need to
Okay,
get
so
my
I'm on the clock for the second pick, yeah?
yes. Now that I've started
Okay.
the clock.
Do you have minutes?
Do I
A
need to
minute
type
before the
Luigi
pick, or?
for that to go in? Oh no, your spreadsheet isn't working. I think I've stuffed it up.
Yeah, what is the time limit going?
It's 1 minute.
Don't delete Luigi from cell F2.
Yeah, okay.
Just type in Luigi there.
Luigi. Have I broken it? Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Sorry,
I was dragging and dropping, but
Yeah,
you've
don't-
already
yeah.
set that up.
Copy and paste.
Yeah. Also, I'll give you like an extra 10 seconds.
No, I already know who I'm picking.
Okay, cool.
With the second pick of the 2019 MTA AU NZ draft, Team Wigglers Wacky Warriors, select Cooper.
Oof.
Yep.
Don't worry, it was in our bottom half of the pick, so it's okay.
And have
Prince
you got
Teddy's
your next
last, wasn't
one, or
Next
you?
pick, I got to think about.
Yep, no worries. You got a minute.
Oh, it looks like the
Oh, you
DK's
get a
Banana
minute
Bunch
per
had
pick.
sniped Luigi.
Yeah.
You get a minute per pick. Okay.
Well, yeah. As I said, it just gives you time to like have a look at the thing again. But yeah,
All right,
Cooper
DK is
obviously,
listening. Get ready.
yeah, being very fast and agile character compared to Luigi, who has very strong shots at the net.
I respect the Koopa pick. But I think Luigi's.
And obviously Luigi, there are some very known Luigi players. It may have been a counter pick, may not have been. DK might have a player that's ready to go with the L brother.
Luigi was our best pick overall. It did snipe SPO a little bit, but we do have Ahmad and Avery who like to play
You
him.
don't have to give away. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to pick Spike with the third pick.
Spike.
I see.
No worries. Okay, DKs, you've on the timer.
Spike, a solid, simple pick.
Very
and
solid.
standard.
And it's got terrific angles. Got a bit of lunge, but in the right hands of someone, he's aggressive enough to be very
Where
solid.
do I see this timer at? How much time do I have?
You're on 20 seconds.
Okay. Keep me updated.
Yeah, I was going to give you 20 seconds to go. I forgot for Frilson.
All right.
It's hard commentating and keeping an eye.
Okay.
I trusted him. Okay, you've got it?
So that's DK's second pick of this inaugural draft. We are going with Peach.
Peach. Very solid all-round character. Good angles. A bit of weaker defense than when it was their heyday, but very solid pick on the timer.
Okay.
So far, all the characters picked are pretty good in all formats.
Pretty much. You want very well-rounded characters at the start because they're very powerful. You don't want to be stuck with only characters strong in standard.
Yeah, very strong volleyers. Only Spike with the most balanced playstyle. Baseline and volley.
I think we're good.
Yep.
So pick number 3 for us is going to be Toadette.
Toadette. No worries. I need to spell Toadette correctly.
All right.
And the Wigglers are on the clock.
Recruiting a couple of good technicals to Team DK. A solid all-around player as well to go with it.
Double tap B.
Double tap.
Double tap B.
And of course, DKs have one of the premier Toadette players on their team who may get assigned to him, or maybe they'll try something weird. But you've got 30 seconds left, Rawson. Beautiful segue there, by the way.
We will go with PD Piranha Plant.
Ooh.
And
Who's PD Piranha?
Yeah.
I haven't heard.
Luma is our next pick. PD and Luma.
Luma, and that's PD with a capital Y on the end. Okay, DKs, you are on the clock. Oh, of course, yeah. So, yeah, you've got two very, very strong, but a bit glass cannon-y characters. They need to be in good hands. Luma, obviously, being a bit more rounded. But PD, obviously, there's a well-known PD player, maybe in this core, that maybe will get it. Who knows? But you've got 30 seconds left.
Alright.
Very interesting. Yeah, it looks like the DK's Banana Bunch all have volleyers. Only volleyers so
15.
far.
Alright, here we go.
Yep, got it.
What are we up to? Pick number 4? Yeah.
8. Oh,
So-
8 overall.
4 for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so pick number 4, we're going to pick Boo.
Boo! Ooh, scary. Scary. But very obviously,
And,
very big slice. Oh, you've ready for your next?
Pick number 5, Dry Bones.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, 2 spooky picks.
Yes, Halloween to adjust at
Still
the
feeling
finish.
The effects of Halloween.
Yes, and of course, since you picked both of them, you have unlocked the ability to use Bowser's Stadium.
With the mecha.
Yeah, with the Mecha Coopers. That was a
Good
joke.
to know.
Unlike Thrilson will tell you, I don't just make up random rules as we go. Alright, but yes, obviously Boo's got that very nice big curve. 30 seconds left. Not the highest on the tier list, but again, you only have to assign it to a good player for it to be scary. Tier lists aren't all... Yep.
We're going to go with Birdo and Chomp.
Chain Chomp.
Oh, you got him. The Muffin Man and Geoxy Snipe.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Thank you for actually putting it as Chain Chomp. And you are now... Oh my lord. Okay, I've stuffed up my phone, but you're on the clock.
Sorry, you need to change that cell to Chomp for it to...
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's just copying whatever's written. Cool. Okay, thank you. Tippity typing as the text flurries. 30 seconds left for this bit.
Considerate captains do put themselves on mute to avoid typing.
I don't mind, it's okay. It's a bit of a rough stream. It's the first attempt. Throw some will leave a dislike.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Get ready, Sarek, alright?
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
12th overall pick.
So, 12th overall pick, we're going Yoshi.
Yoshi, very nice, very solid character. You got your second or...
And the second one, 13th overall pick.
Yep.
Bowser.
Bowser! Yes, fairly late in the draft for a fairly solid character, Bowser, but obviously, you know, you always got to consider your strengths and weaknesses for the team. Wigglers, you're on the clock.
Yeah, Bowser probably one of the best simple picks you can pick.
Yeah.
However, not very good in doubles.
Not very good in doubles, and standard, you still need someone who knows how to play him, you know?
Yeah. And I think the DK's Banana Bunch have a few players who like a bit of Bowser.
Oh, I don't know who.
One of them might be speaking right now.
Oh,
Alright,
yes.
I think these are two pretty easy picks. We're going to lock in Daisy and Blooper.
Daisy and Blooper, nice picks.
Fair,
Nice.
that's fair.
The Orange Brigade. Wait, no, Blooper's grey. Never mind. Okay, you're on the clock, DKs. Obviously, Blooper being the counterpart to Boo with the massive topspin angle. Very tricky.
Wait, what was that pick? I gotta cancel mine out.
Daisy and Blooper were the last two picks.
Blooper and Daisy. Wait, it was Daisy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Daisy was first, then Blooper.
Okay.
It's very important to get that order correctly.
Yeah.
Daisy
So
slightly.
I won't suggest the DK's Banana Bunch to pick Daisy next turn.
No, preferably... Oh, 30 seconds gone, sorry. I'll give you a tiny bit of time because you had a typing, you know. I'll give you an extra 5 seconds if you need them.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We're good.
Yep.
What number is this? 16?
16.
Alright, 16th pick. We're going for Waluigi.
Waluigi. No worries.
And the next
First
one
defensive
is
character gone.
Mario.
Too
When are
easy.
you going to pick your captain, or is it going to be pretty embarrassing when I draft DK?
Yeah. When we get DK and Wiggler. Okay, you're on the clock, Wigglers. So we're getting to the more niche characters here. Waluigi
Yeah,
and
more than
Mario,
half
both
done.
solid though. They're more of the well-rounded of the lower tiers. If you
I think
call them
Mario
lower
slept
tier.
on a little bit overall. Like, Mario's solid in all formats. Good baseline, good
Yeah,
volley.
pretty much. Is a good draft character for your mid-round picks. Waluigi, obviously very threatening in the right hands. 30 seconds
And we
gone.
have the best Mario player of the Australian and New Zealand region as well. So
Yes.
I think we're pretty good there.
Jay.
Hopefully.
We will draft Mario's arch nemesis, Wario,
Wario.
as well as Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. Yes, the second defensive... Oh, okay, it's just called Junior. Alright, cool. Have I got all the thingos? Okay, cool, yep. I've written the correct names for all of them. DKs, I'll put you on the clock now. Got an extra 5 seconds. Probably need it. Probably sweating over here after Junior is gone. Bit of a specific pick, Junior. Not many people like to play him, but at the same time, if you got someone that wants to play him, you know. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a tough pick.
Bit
Definitely.
tense in the DK chant. Must be 30
Yeah.
seconds gone. Bit of monkey noises going on. Green Gloves has given up. Stop typing. 20 seconds left. Ooh, he might break the
All
10
right.
second. Oh, no.
We're good. We're
Didn't
good.
get the countdown.
Alright, yeah. It's debatable.
Cow, stop stalling.
Okay. What pick are we up to? Number
20. Pick 20.
20?
And 21.
20 is Toad.
Toad, you want time for
Toad.
21?
Yeah, give us some time for 21.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah.
And your time
Okay.
starts now. Obviously, you are allowed to take your time for the next picks. And Toad is obviously one of those speedy characters, fairly balanced, not too many strengths, but very speedy, very easy to get to the ball, and he can survive a lot in the points, so good character, just a bit weak. 30 seconds. Bit tense,
It's
tense. Yeah, this is a bit
definitely
harder
a
when it
tough
goes
pick.
narrowed down. 40.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna trust the captain.
Captain, when you're ready, say stop. 10,
All
9,
right.
8.
We're ready. Pick number 21.
Yep.
Diddy.
Diddy,
Kong.
ooh,
Diddy
okay.
Kong.
Going the mini before the main captain. That's interesting. DK's Wigglers might be ready to snipe the big boy, but who knows? Alright, we're on the clock. We, Wigglers. I'm not biased. No sorry. A lot of good characters. There's a few picks that I might be interested in. Might be a bit, you know. Wouldn't mind a few characters going in the next couple, but I trust my captain. Ish. He's obvious. Oh, he's muted. 30 seconds left.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters left.
9 characters, but only 28 get picked. Yep.
We will pick the shyest of all the guys.
Yes.
Shy guy. And we will pick the para of all the troopers. Paratrooper.
Yes, just written as para
Alright.
in here. Okay then. So, Shy Guy being a bit of a glass cannon. Oh, you're on the timer, sorry. Shy Guy being a bit of a glass cannon, bit of a bad reach, but in the right hands, ooh, you can get some nice angles. Paratrooper, obviously with a quick charge lob, opposite of Cooper. But, bit of a bad reach, but again, very solid, fairly well rounded.
It's another tough pick.
Another tough one. Well,
Yeah, another
you're in
debate
30
going on in the
seconds.
DK Banana Bunch
Another 30
group
seconds.
chat.
Well, that's what we want. We want DKs to be in chaos. I can only assume everything's going smoothly in the Wigglers. 15 seconds. 10.
Yeah, I
Nine.
think I
Eight.
think
Seven.
Alright,
Debo.
alright.
I think Debo is correct.
Pick 22,
Five,
4, 6, 8.
Yes, whatever.
All right. Well, we wouldn't be DK's Banana Bunch without
Okay.
the old DK.
I've already
That's our
filled it in.
next pick.
And do you want time for your next?
Did you guess that?
You drafted him 24. That's pretty disrespectful.
Give us a little bit of time.
You're getting
I think
timed.
we did,
You're
but
getting
just a little bit of
Just a little bit. You have 10 seconds. And you've now passed on your pick.
We don't even.
I'm
don't
joking,
need
I'm
the 10
joking, I'm sorry. You're approaching 30. 30 seconds gone.
All right, we're good.
No worries. 25th.
Pauline.
Pauline. Gotta jump up in the air.
Alright, so
Okay,
the
I should
DK's
sing
Banana Bunch
Specifically for her
have only
special
one
music
pick to
festival.
go.
Yes! DK's Banana Punch, 1 pick left. Wigglers, 2. And we will find out who the undrafted characters are. Just a bit.
We will draft
Okay.
Boom Boom and Dry Bowser.
Boom, boom. Nice. Dry Bowser. That
And
leaves
DK will draft
Fire
5
Piranha Plant, Kamek, and Rosalina. Yes. Do you want time, DKs?
We got it.
We're gonna go with Kamek. Thanks, Cyrek.
Oh, Kamek gets drafted. Absolute scene. Sorry, Fire Piranha Plant. Sorry, Wigglers.
As much as I love my
for-
boy Fire Piranha, we're going Kamek.
Well, you have to
Kamek?
find someone to play Fire Piranha Plant. So, Kamek,
Kamek
Kamek.
whatever you
Kamek
want.
was not even in our bottom 6. That's how highly we valued Kamek on our team.
Yes. So, without further adu, we will say a short goodbye to our lovely team captains as they go and sort the matchups. Join them in chat if you want a hand picking your characters. And in the meanwhile, you will get the soothing sounds of Cow and Cyrek as they go through the draft and how it happened. Alright, so any initial overall impressions, any surprise pick? Obviously, we'll start at the very top. Luigi is the number 1. It's a bit surprising.
Were you surprised by that, Slarek?
Luigi was in the top group of characters that we would have drafted, but we were fairly adamant on taking Cooper first. So, in the sense
That's
of
interesting.
it didn't affect us in terms of what the number 1 pick was, but we also would have probably liked to take Luigi. We were maybe hoping you would jump the gun on another characters. Obviously, there's a few you might be tempted on, but you know, we're pretty alright with you taking Luigi, but at the same time, it's a bit of a pain. It will take some work to figure things out and assign characters with it being away.
Yeah, Luigi was it wasn't initially our very top pick. Like when we started thinking about it, we thought, oh, Debo is the best Yoshi player, so we might go Yoshi. But Luigi, we did like the idea of sniping one of your most beloved characters.
Yes.
So,
well, not my most beloved, SBO. Obviously, the original, the Presby Omega.
Exactly, and Luigi is one of the best characters, I think, all around.
Oh, for sure.
Very
Yeah.
good in standard, simple, and doubles.
Yeah, it's very deserving of being in the top bracket. Only a tiny bit of surprise for the top pick. Obviously, the next pick, Cooper, obviously in return, you weren't too scared about passing up on it?
Cooper, he was definitely in our top 10 very easily. Surprisingly, we did have a lot of players who didn't mind having Cooper as a backup character.
Yes. Obviously, we were a bit the same. There was a lot of overlap, so yeah, we were pretty happy to take it early.
Yeah, definitely one of the strongest picks you can pick in the overall format.
Alright, moving on.
And
in the
who
first,
was your third?
I was going to say,
Second pick.
ours was Spike, and I was about to say, in the top 10, is there any that you were surprised went in that region?
I don't have the list in front of me from who you picked, fourth, fifth.
Have a copy of the go into the Google Doc sheet. It's linked in general, and you'll be able to see it.
Alrighto, yeah.
Obviously, we came prepared in commentary, guys. This is a very professional. But yes, as I said, it was very last minute roping him in, so we'll forgive him for this small technical blunder.
Very good pick with PD Piranha.
Yeah,
We did have a lot of power players on our side as well.
Obviously, Petey was one of those picks for us where we didn't want to take him in the first couple, because obviously Petey's a character where, although we have a very well-known Petey player, on the flip side, your team doesn't have as many well-known PD players, but at the same time, definitely one we wanted to lock in early.
Yeah, there are definitely a few people who come to mind who have played him and like know his reach. I think that's the main thing, to not lunge with PD.
For sure.
And sticking to the baseline until you're comfortable with going forward. We do have 2 jump plays though. I think they could have accustomed to the PD lifestyle.
Yeah.
Pressing double tap flat in the baseline.
But obviously the question is it worth wasting a top pick to accommodate for a moderately, that's always the hard thing about drafts, is your value is also in what you block, but still you have to also contribute to your own team, so...
Yeah, it would take a bit of practice to get up to speed on PD strengths. But definitely probably the top 3 simple picks you can pick.
Yeah, for sure.
He bullies most of the cast.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, he's okay in doubles as well.
Okay, I've
you would think he's not the worst. He's definitely usable. Now, what did you think about our Boo pick, number 4?
Well, we weren't surprised that Boo would go early. Again, not high on the tier list, but you give him to a person that's comfortable. Maybe also, in the is a character that's hard to get used to as well. So if anyone's not familiar and you give someone a Boo, they might have an edge on a matchup, and it could lead to a few good points. Obviously, though, a tiny bit of a risk not being considered a top tier.
Just giving my 2 cents to
Slide, because you thought we wouldn't have, many people that would want to take him ourselves. So we thought, maybe you won't take him early, and we might pick him on one of the later first double picks, and yeah, that's one of the things that just ended up flat out happening in the draft that went pretty nicely for the Wigglers. We had a few surprising people said they wouldn't mind picking up Chomp, which kind of swayed it to actually picking him up, because otherwise we might have left it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, because Birdo we thought you might jump the gun on, but that's about where we were wanting to take Birdo as well, so...
Yeah, that's a pretty good prediction, because Birdo was quite low on the Banana Bunch list.
Okay,
We just assumed that you would take him mid to high.
Yeah.
And we weren't willing to do that.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, going on to a bit more middle... was there anything you want to say, sorry?
Oh yeah, I was going to move on to Mario. I think Mario and Birdo are pretty similar. I actually do think Mario is a little bit better overall. Just with the volley aspect.
Well, that's where Mario might have gone a bit too high, because obviously Wigos is one of the main ones who maintains that Birdo is just a better version of Mario, so which
could definitely be true in standard, and probably simple. I guess it's how you play it. I think Mario has the option of rushing the net more than Birdo.
Yeah.
probably a tiny bit more versatile in that way, but Birdo's probably.
And you also got to
I
look
guess
at the other side. Mario's a lot easier player to pick up and play. Birdo, with the slowness and the lunge, although she is good at staying in points, if you give it to someone who just lunges all the time, you're not going to stay in anyway, so then Mario may be the better pick, so it really depends on who you assign characters to.
Yeah, we don't have any players that do play Birdo either.
Yeah.
And I don't. As you said, Mario's very easy to pick up, so he could have slotted in on your team if you.
Yeah, for sure. We wouldn't have been upset with Mario. We probably would have been. Probably not the next one, but we would have maybe put it in the Shy Guy Paratrooper range, maybe. Obviously, we didn't go through that deeply. But yeah, those are two characters that went fairly low for some potential, maybe some cheap pickups.
We were hoping to get the blooper as well.
Yes, obviously having that tricky character domination was very scary if we just let you take blooper. So as soon as you took Boo, that was a fairly high priority, and Thorson even took a bit of a risk waiting till pick 15, but it's secured. He obviously had a plan, and yeah.
Yeah, it did work out in that respect. I guess he was always expecting us to pick Waluigi.
Yes.
We have a very strong Waluigi player who hasn't really dabbled in many other characters, so that was quite important to get that pick.
But yeah, as I said, the Toad Diddy is going to be very interesting because I assume you both have plans for them. As I said, I was very surprised Shy Guy and Paratrooper slipped past on those two. That's probably the most surprising thing for me, at least, on the lower bit of the draft.
We thought about Gino. We haven't quite played any games with him, and we thought Toad is probably the easiest to pick up.
Yeah.
One of the easiest. Just good pivot, good speed. He can hit a lot of balls.
And Gino has played Yoshi before, so it won't be too bad an adjustment for him.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. And Toad is one of my favourites to play in doubles as well.
Yes.
We have the option of a Toad team and Peach Toad.
Yeah, and obviously, of course, who can forget the original excitement of early Metatoad with the Yen. Very, a bit of a mascot for the Discord in the early days. Seeing, again, that fear of God in you when you saw the Toad pop up on the screen.
He was very impressive with Toad, even in the early patches of the game, when Toad was one of the worst. He did get on top of my Bowser in that early patch.
Yeah.
So that's a feat.
Mid-tier. Probably not quite. Probably the drop-off between really great characters and solid characters was Bowser. In that cusp. In the early days, I meant.
I've got to start thinking about the simple matchups. Debo is calling.
Yes. Now, obviously...
Where do I go?
Well, obviously, you guys actually have an advantage because I cannot go into my draft room. No, I do not want to expose secrets to the stream.
That is fair enough.
And obviously, when you get the chance, there is an obvious notable pick. As exciting as the first pick of the draft was, equally as exciting was pick number 28.
That was Mr. Kamek?
Mr. Kamek, obviously, we kind of actually were thinking of just ruling out Kamek by default to make the characters easier, but obviously we were like, if you don't want to pick Kamek, just don't pick Kamek. If you feel like you can assign him to a person, go for it. So there's obviously someone in the DK's Banana Bunch that feels like they've got Kamek sorted, got Kamek figured out.
There was a legitimate Kamek backup character
Enthusiast. Okay.
for one of our players,
Yeah. Because
and I
they're-
actually, Kamek is pretty bad.
Yeah. The problem with Kamek for viewers that aren't up to date with the meta is shot speed and curve. If you have a slow shot speed and curve, it doesn't really matter because even though you get the curve, it's very hard to put them past, and all Kamek shots curve to the middle of the court, which means you can camp in the middle and return them. Obviously, in Kamek's defense, got a floating lob, which is good because you can get a quick charge second lob over the top of the head, just float to it instead of lunging. And the slice at the net on the volley is still an okay option. Not as good as other characters with good slice at the net, but it's one of your main two ways of winning points. And especially when you compare it to the drop shot, which is Kamek's probably most infamous shot, having the top spin curve on it to slow it down and allow players to reach it before it hits the ground for the second time. So yeah. Obviously, also, a Boom Boom going at 26. I'm actually a bit surprised about that. I like Boom Boom. Thorson,
Boom
if you're
Boom.
listening, you can give me Boom Boom. I don't mind.
I might need to AFK for a little bit, Cyric, if that's
Yeah, no
alright.
worries. For sure. Are you
I'll
going to
be
be
back.
back in a tiny bit, or just...
Yeah, 3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, 3 or 4 minutes, that's fine.
Alright,
if you
good
just want to
luck.
put yourself on deafen, give me a bit of a warning when you come back in, and
Yep,
I'll
will
just ad-lib. Alright. So yeah, as we're going on, there will be a lot of interesting typing and going away in the draft strategy. I can see the little thing. You can see I haven't quite pressed DK's draft debating for all you curious that I'm spying. Obviously that doesn't mean much, but yeah, I haven't been looking in there, chat. You'll have to take my word for it. But yeah, hopefully, as this tour was designed, we will have some fairly close matches because we pre-planned it so that we would have people in roughly the same level of play facing off at each other. So when you assign characters, you may get a bit... If there was someone who left and you gave him a slightly weaker pick, you have the option of giving him someone else in the bracket that you may think's a good player. But as I said, hopefully we'll get some fairly even matches, and obviously if I'm around or maybe Mackie's around, we can stream as many games as possible because this one's a community tournament. We've been very appreciative of the support that we've been getting, and yet super blown away that we got to move the draft sign-ups a week earlier closing. It was very, very busy trying to get this all together, and again, super thank you to the captains for being so good, getting all this organised in a very limited amount of time, and getting it to the stage where we've streamed the draft. It was a bit tense seeing if we can get it done, but it's now on here, and we really hope you're enjoying listening to the stream, and hopefully looking forward to some good matches in the future. I haven't received any pings from saying that the stream's died or this, that, or the other, so hopefully everything's going alright. But yeah, what was I? Yeah, so when you stream your matches, obviously if you get paired up with the same opponent twice, you can get your simple and standard matches out the way together. If you have different people, you know, we'll try and organise that as close together as we can. But yeah, the way it's going to go is we'll get all our standard and simple matches done. Then we'll try and get all the doubles done as quickly as we can. Add up all the points. Obviously, 1 point for simple and standard, 2 points for winning doubles, and the team that wins the most matchups in each category gets 3 bonus points that may sway the tide. Cool. Yep. So obviously you saw the PMs going back. Hopefully there wasn't anything too racy that we were talking about before in private messages. So
we have a plan.
you have a plan. That's very untypical from DK's Banana Bunch, from what I've been thinking about you.
Yeah, I mean, picking those DKs a little bit too late there.
Oh, but you did get both of them. That's what counts. Like, no one can take it away from you. Or at least not until I make the wildcard rule.
Now,
More about
would
that
you-
to come.
Would you have picked DK?
Probably not. Probably
I
you
think
could have
you
picked it
would've.
with the last... No. Boom Boom would have been above DK. Dry Bowser... See, Dry Bowser's actually somewhat decent in simple because his mechanics, you get that spin, and obviously it's fairly powerful in simple. And you can just give him to anyone, like a bit of training with Dry Bowser, say, hey, you're got a bit of an advantage here. Maybe give him to a matchup where they're not familiar with Dry Bowser, and could be a win on that thing. So yeah, DK,
Yeah.
we're fine not taking his guys.
You know what? Well, we actually thought of picking Junior. You picked him pretty high, or
Yes.
ish. Oh no, you didn't. But we
19.
did think about picking him.
So it's about where the kind of the okay, who are we going to assign this character to sort of thing, you know, the last reserves characters. New mentions. Oh, I'm getting pinged in the draft strategy, but I can't look at it. Cal, do you want to sneak into ours? I might ping Wegos in general chat. Thrilson.
Okay, yeah, maybe you could. Wait, how do you want to get the information?
Nah, I said I can't check our group discussion.
Yeah, their kind of hands are tied.
Well, actually, I can actually. What I can do is I will flip it to our starting scene screen, and then you will not be able to see what I am looking at.
Very surreptitious.
Hmm. Um.
Hmm.
Okay, I do
Thinking
not
about-
mind my picks.
Thinking about doubles is quite
Yes.
interesting as well.
I didn't actually look who I had for doubles. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, that's interesting. There is some very interesting things here. Ooh, I'm liking. Oh wow! Oh wow! There may be some spice going on in the draft. There may be some spice. Let me tell you, from what I can see, ooh boy, that's a spicy meatball. And just get that off stream. Change it back to the draft room, and go back to here. And I will let the viewers check out the draft again. I will actually flick that back up so you can all see. But hopefully they'll all be looking at their own thing. As I said, when they reconvene, I will switch to this matchup screen and drag and drop the matchups as they're decided. This one was not made by Thrilson. It is a very amateurish production by the one and only Cyric. But yeah, how is your discussion going? Because I kind of want to know how close you are to obviously finishing up?
We have our standard and simple done.
Yes.
We are just looking at the doubles at the
Doubles.
moment.
Yeah, no worries. We are we got a first draft of all of the selections set, so they'll probably be fine tuning it a bit. Hopefully Thrillsome will be done soon, and Green Gloves will not be seen after. Or will be seen after. I mean, as much as he does give me a bit of rib tickling in the old Mario Tennis. He is a valued member of our community, and it would be good to move on this draft to the conclusion, the exciting finish where we get to type up all the matches. I get leaked the list of characters and get to see what all the final matchups are. Well, when I say leaked, I'll ask for them so I can put up the post.
Oh, quick question. So with our picks,
Yes.
for a character, do you have to have just one representation of it or two? Do you have to have him in
There
two
will
different
be
things, or just
two, because you have to use all your two assignings before you can get to the third
Yeah.
ones.
Okay, so there definitely has to be in two different.
Yes, but obviously you have a
Yeah.
bit of flexibility if you don't want to use one in doubles or simple. You can assign it to the other bracket. So that's
Yeah.
kind of why that rule was made, because some characters just aren't that good in
Kamek.
simple. Yeah, some characters just aren't that good, full stop. Kamek, there's an interesting discussion. I mean, obviously, it's a bit hard for you to say, but Kamek, would he go in simple singles, simple or doubles? I imagine you would assign him to standard and simple. You could assign him to simple and doubles too, if you want to be a bit left of field. I know I shouldn't be giving the opposition some food for thought, but it's a possibility. But I would personally imagine that Kamek would be assigned to a standard and a simple. I'd probably even have Kamek on simple over standard if I was to give him only one. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, Kamek in this in more than one format is an interesting thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Because-
your team hopefully did know the rules going into the tournament and were prepared. Obviously, it seems like a bit of a maybe a rush of blood to the head decision to draft him, but it may work out. It may work out.
I think, yeah, on our last recent couple of words back and forth, I think we have a plan for Kamek now.
Well, that's
so-
good. I mean, Thrillson, don't put us here. You can see the stream. You know what, maybe I should just have the stream thing on all the thing. Alright, no peeking anyone. I mean, Deepo can see it anyway. Oh my lord. Okay, I might just delete that. No one saw. No one saw. Alright. Hopefully, no one saw that. Did you see that, Cal?
No, I haven't been looking at the stream.
Okay, cool.
Trying to find where Debo is doing his work. Yeah, here he goes.
Obviously, sorry for a bit of quiet space, but they're trying to assign me character.
Yeah, it's gotten to that point where everyone needs to input in order to try and get a solid overall picture.
Yes, and obviously, when you think about it, obviously different people in the different modes have their strengths and weaknesses, so you also got to accommodate that. No point, trying to patch up a sunken ship if someone's, super, super bad at one of the modes.
Yeah, I'm glad Debo's going full time into this because
Yes.
I do trust his judgment.
Yes, and
He's admittedly he's done quite a good job. He has his spreadsheets probably aren't as advanced, but his ideas are. And that's what matters.
he's gone from DK to Cro-Magnon Man. Cro-Magnon Man.
And what I liked about his spreadsheets is that he color coordinates quite well, and at the end of the day, that's what makes it appealing.
Yes, I'm very unfortunate that I was not able to stream Thrillson's spreadsheet live because he had automatic color coordination on his. So as he filled it in, he got all the characters that were that people liked, and they pinged up once they were taken. So very, very beautiful, very, very smart man, that Thrillson. We have a few intellectuals. That's why we very happy with the captain choices, because while he's not as Excel savvy as Thrillson, Debo is quite good at adapting and a fairly good team leader, surprisingly. He's good at rounding the troops. He's a bit, slow to get going sometimes, but it's fairly admirable what he does with his I was going to be a bit meaner to him, but he's our team captain, and we really appreciate him being a part of this. So.
Yeah, how was your group ideas going together? Did you sync well?
It was fairly well. There wasn't too many debates. In fact, there wasn't actually too many in-depth thingos, because we had a general tier list of where we rated characters, in the overall scheme of things, taking all the modes, and then obviously we got people to assign characters that they would like, and after that there was a few finicky things, a few talks of, should we take this, or a little left of field strategies on specific characters, but apart from that, it was very tightly run. I mean, you had me freaking out on other things, like if I was going to be here for the draft, that you could laugh at in hindsight, but we're all here, we're all talking, we're all having a good time. Okay, well, I will have to give a react to him. Give him nice. And yes, the Thrillson team seems to be fairly
so it's definitely simple doubles for the doubles section, not standard. Mr. Cyrek, do we have simple doubles or standard doubles?
simple doubles. Simple doubles.
Yeah.
Standard doubles takes too long. Too long and not that fun. Oh, do we have Thrillson back on stream, making up for...
We do.
And, there was a slight leak. Hopefully, unfortunately I still had the capture screen on, so, they might know something, but they won't know definitively.
Oh, they saw our...
No, not what you put in draft room. That's all.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah, that was your mistake and you should be demoted. I am team captain
Yep.
now.
That's okay.
Yep, that's all good. Oh, it's only me anyway. I mean, should be easy W's for the DK's Banana Bunch, whoever you assign, shouldn't it, Cal?
Oh yeah, for doubles, yeah, for sure. It doesn't even matter who you
Any,
pick.
yeah. Just three easy wins. Sarek has to play 3 matches. So, how was that process for you, Thrilson?
Pretty frazzled, to be honest.
It-
Because the hardest thing was trying to make sure that you had a valid entry, because you got to use the lower tier characters in at least 2 modes.
Yeah.
And we do have certain people who are specialists with the lower tier characters, and that's easy to assign to. But you've also got to use them in another mode and whatnot. And so
Yes.
that was tough. And then, if you add a character to that mode, then you obviously can't. Similarly, you have characters that are good in one mode versus the other, and so your instinct is to try to assign that character. They can play doubles twice, but no, they're not allowed to do that. So yeah, hopefully the mods can check my work and try to make sure there's not an error. But I guess once everything gets posted, which would be within the next day or 2, I believe,
Yes.
we will be able
Once
to
the
verify
Debase,
each other's teams matchups and make sure that
Debay had to go off to make sure King K. Rool hasn't stole his Banana Bunch.
yeah.
But yeah, that's why I didn't want to assign a time for this, because obviously, as much as we want to keep it getting going, we also don't want to draft people into a hole. 'Cause we want some fun competitive matchups, which Thrilson is licking his lips about to assign, hopefully soon. How much time do you have left, Thrilson, by the way?
Depends on Debo.
Yeah.
I can go a bit more, but if he's going to take a while, then I'll
for
give you
sure.
a shout.
Yeah, he said he was nearing the he was on the doubles, so
Okay. Oh, that's the hardest part.
yeah, I know, but Carl will leak us
Yep.
his status update.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, he's
what-
hasn't quite. Oh, we're about halfway through the doubles for assigning characters.
Are you thinking in the next 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. How's that sound for you, Thros?
yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Rightio then. Well, welcome to Awkward Small Chatter with our new guest, Throson.
Yay. This is 100% being talked about, but I was not here for that talk. How do you think the draft went?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
How do you think it kind of matched up overall between the two teams?
Mm.
Do you think both teams have an equal chance of getting particular formats, or?
I guess we can talk about this now. I don't think it would change, but we were not going to take Luigi number 1.
Yeah, Sarek mentioned that.
yes.
Yeah.
I thought it would definitely be in your top 2 picks.
He would have been top 3.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, you guys drafting Kamek, I don't know how much of that is a meme or not. I think you guys are a bit deluded and think he has a chance. I realise he could potentially beat up some beginner players, but yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see.
I
what
mean,
happens there.
I can talk trash about Kamek all I want, but I did lose to him in the last match I played against a Kamek in a tournament, so, it can win.
That can.
Yeah. But yes, it was a very interesting experience watching the draft, obviously being a team member, but not being able to see the draft going on, so... But mostly I was happy. There was a few surprises, but I back in our captain. I think he did a terrific job, and I think the end list is a bit over what I expected. I think we did a very good job.
Well, let's be honest. I don't even have to do a good job because of the team that we have. As long as I do a mediocre job,
Yeah.
then we won. So
But you
hopefully
were
I've done a
very-
mediocre job.
Nah, you've done a good job.
I can say that per our advanced analytics and our data modeling, I do feel our team is a little bit stronger. But of course, I made those determinations with our team in mind.
Yes.
And so DK Banana Bunch probably have the same opinion with their team.
Yes, and obviously there's a few higher picks, like Boo obviously going in the top 10
Yes.
be in there in mine. I mean, we obviously were thinking of getting Boo, but I don't think we ever decided as high as 8th overall.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved Boo, but I would not have been picking him in the 8 or 9.
Let's put it this way. If Boo was available and they didn't draft Birdo and Chomp, just say they went Yoshi, would you have drafted Boo?
I probably would have been looking at taking him in the 14th and 15th pick, probably.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say.
probably about where I would expect, yeah. So, a bit overs, but again, you assign him to a person that you think you're going to get a winning matchup, and it could be 2 good points.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be too surprising with what they're going to do with Boo. I can probably predict that.
Yes, but you
I
never
won't give them any
know.
ideas.
Never
I mean,
know,
obviously-
I was playing some Boo today.
Hmm.
I think I'm pretty strong with Boo.
But you're his comic going to, so how can you take Boo?
Yeah,
I
well,
see.
the thing is, with Kamek, they've got to assign him to 2 modes. And that's going to be tough in firstly.
And we did...
And
Oh, sorry.
they probably don't have too many people that like Kamek. I know Devo plays a pretty mean Kamek. Mackie seems to like Kamek, but they've also drafted Wah. So
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to get it.
Yeah, because that's the thing. If Waluigi doesn't go to Mackie, he has to go to another person.
The other interesting thing was DK going in 24.
Yes. They were convinced that we might draft them. I said probably not. I think our picks, I'm very happy. In fact, I'm very happy with 22, 23, 26, 27. I think our lower draft was pretty mint.
Yeah. Like, I would have really wanted to pick DK, and I would have been extremely tempted to try and beat Debo with him myself. See whether I could pull that off.
Yeah. Well, if we
but-
get a draw, imagine beating DK's Banana Bunch with DK. It would have been absolute scene. So
And I would have tried. I probably would have been happy with taking DK at, probably 18, 19, probably a bit of a stretch, but certainly in 22 or 23. However, I couldn't pass up Shy Guy and Para. If they're still on the board,
Oh, yeah, for
I wanted them
sure.
every day, as opposed to DK.
yes, the Toe Diddy pick, while I can see what they were going for, did get me licking my lips when I saw the characters that were left. So
Yeah,
obviously, though, again, lower bit of the draft, you have to assign characters to people. You can't be drafting characters that your team can't use. So
yeah. I also think Mario might be a bit high at 17, but there's also obviously added reasons for that. So you can't fault that too much.
Pauline's
Spike at
interesting.
3.
Oh, Spike at 3.
Spike at 3 might be a bit of a reach, but I am definitely personally biased there. So,
I mean, he is usable in doubles as well. Definitely, yeah, standard simple.
But in the video tournament settings, Spike is at 0 and 3. Obviously represented by me against 0 and 2. I didn't get to 3 matches. Against a certain person in the Discord call.
What? My Spike beat you. Beat yours?
Oh no, I wasn't playing Spike, was I?
No, you're playing Whoop-de-Doo.
Whoop-de-doo. Wait,
Yeah.
what was that? I've erased that match from my memory.
Spike versus Birdo.
No, I didn't go Birdo. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause yeah, you surprised me with Spike. Oh, yeah, I struggled with Spike against against Mackie. That's what happened. Okay, I'm getting my slight disappointments mixed up. There's a range to pick from in tournaments. Obviously, as a team captain, how do you deal with having a perennial tournament anchor in Sarek in your team?
Hope we draft well.
Yeah. Nah, it's alright. Obviously I know which character I'm going with, and I'm confident in whatever matchup you put me in with that setup. I'm fairly happy.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to leak who they are, but
Yeah, no, there were certain
I'll leave that up to Thrilson.
There were certain various tough decisions we had to make.
For sure.
But I do think what I was happy about, we obviously polled our team members beforehand and to give us a short list of characters of who they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think I was able to get at least each person playing one of those characters in a particular mode at least.
That's okay. Yep, cool. Sorry, I was just
whether
checking.
that was their preferred mode or whatnot remains to be seen.
Yeah, well, again, it's always hard, and as I said, I think you and I assume Debo have done a fantastic job of making these decisions on the fly, just for the fun of the Discord. There's a lot of pressure, and I'm glad that we have two esteemed users to man the helm. That's what I'm thinking of.
I think we deserve bonus points for being ready 10 minutes earlier.
Probably. Yes, DK's Banana Bunch. They've
I
got
think
less
we
legs.
have our final roster.
Cool.
Yeah, they're just cross-checking to make sure they haven't got any.
We're
illegal.
not sharing the rosters. We're assigning matchups now.
You're assigning
and
matchups.
You guys
and
are going to post everything in a day or two.
Yes,
Oh,
obviously.
okay,
So,
It'll take me a bit because I will probably fall asleep after this draft. But yeah, I'll collate it on Monday, and hopefully it will be out then, so it will give people plenty of time to look over. You know, people who are confident in their matchups will probably get their games early. People that might want a few practice on their characters get a bit of time. And hopefully it should be a nice, clean, fun tournament. No banana peels left on the court afterwards by you DKers.
We have we have one more thing to discuss. Okay.
Is it game-changing, spend 20 minutes rechanging everything discussion?
Yeah, maybe even 40 minutes.
40 minutes? It's okay. Thrilson doesn't need to go wherever he needs to go. But yes, obviously, huge thanks for also devoting this period of time as well. Obviously, it's the hardest thing about it.
You're the one that got off work.
I didn't technically get off it. I organised to get off this bit, and then work organised to do a bit too much. But they're home. They're not still working, stuck at the orchard. So yes. Yeah. But yes, obviously the team captains will be making up the cost of work that I missed in a later date. Direct to my PayPal.
Yeah.
And since Cal's shoulder some of the costs. Alrighty. DK boom boom. Okay, this is general chat. Yes, obviously I'm a bit thingo on the chats. Maybe I should go in DK's draft debating to see what they're up to. Obviously, I'll use my moderation, duty to, as a valid reason to go into their chat, spying all their info.
Yep.
But yeah, as I said, low-key one of the hardest bits about this draft was not accidentally clicking that tab. Just always clicking on new unreads, going there and like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here. Because obviously it takes you to the channel, but doesn't enter you in it. So I was, very careful not to accidentally thumb press anything. Yeah, we'll not get to see the memes against me until after the whole tournament's over, because I don't want to see, in case they have any specific character matchups, just in case they think I have a glaring weakness against a certain character, or certain strategies.
Alright, I'm glad we took the time to pick those double picks, because
Did you have an error?
now they're a lot more spicy than it was
Ooh,
5 minutes
that's
ago.
what we love about draft, is all the spiciness. Alright, we'll give a second. Yep, I'll just switch.
Devo, so did you
Yeah.
end up using 6 characters 3 times?
Oh,
Is that-
I think so.
Yeah, okay, cool. No, I just wanted to make
I'm
sure.
trying to check, but I think we're all
Yeah,
good.
Obviously,
just to
we
make sure
will
that
be
your math worked
forgiving,
out
but
same
yeah,
time.
if we will
I mean,
allow
yeah.
time at a later date if there is an error. We will
it doesn't.
sort that out.
It's not catastrophic if there is an error, because stuff's going to get posted and we can
Yes.
sort of cross check.
Yeah.
As long as
Again,
we assign
thank you
stuff and all
for
that
being
stuff.
thorough about this. And without further ado, if you go to general, we are posting another dice roll.
So how are we going to do this?
DK Boom Boom. Just going
Rick?
for. Yeah, sorry.
This is just for standard.
Yes, we'll go
Standard
through
match.
standard first. All the standard
Okay.
matches, then all the simple. Say,
Okay.
DK, which
Okay.
matchups do you want to? Which matchup do you want to make first?
First,
So you're nominating a person for me to assign an opponent to, yeah?
No, I was just going to do
well,
it.
that's what I thought originally, but
We can do that.
apparently-
If you're both comfortable with that.
Apparently, we just set a full matchup, and then you set the next full matchup,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I set the
I
next
just thought
full
that
matchup.
would be faster.
All right. Either or.
Okay,
Yeah, I think that
we'll do
works
the full
fine, just
matchups.
faster, otherwise we
Yeah.
get lost around.
Okay, so
Let me pull up my deets here.
Mhm.
All right, our first matchup is going to be. So this is standard, right?
standard. We're going through all the
Okay.
standards first.
Mackie versus SBO.
Ooh, old school matchup. Old school
Old
matchup.
school.
Oh, but where's the Luigi?
Yes, I know, but
Do I have
maybe.
to allocate a character?
No, don't
No,
tell us the
no.
characters. Don't tell us
Yeah.
the characters, because obviously we could rule them out if you announce it. So it will be announced at a later date.
Oh,
Once
okay,
all the
okay,
matchups
okay.
are sorted.
This is just matchups then. Okay,
Just matchups.
okay.
Okay, Thilson.
I will match up RS210 with Avery.
RS210 and Avery. RS210.
Can we change our team names, by the way, please, on the
Oh, have
spreadsheet?
I got Wegos? I'm sorry. Yes, I have been ribbing Thrilson a bit by calling them Wegos as Wild Warriors, but we are in fact Wiggler's Wacky Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Let me just get this right.
Apologies, but
Okay.
yes, whenever you're ready.
So what do we have? Hold on.
So, for you, Mackie and Avery are gone.
Yep. Okay. Our next one is going to be Basura
Yes?
versus Ollie.
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 Yes. No worries, Thrilson.
Okay. We will take Singer versus Mech.
Singer and Mac? Ooh, I like it. I like it. Obviously, a bit of tricky versus technical, maybe. Who knows?
All right.
All right. obviously no flashing lights and all this on my spreadsheet.
Our next one's going to be Muffin versus Cyric.
Oh, okay. I like that. Obviously, I used to have a
another
bit
old
of...
school matchup.
Yeah, I used to have a lot of swinging matchups. Muffin would take a lot of in a row, and I would take a few in a row, but it was never one versus the other. It was always a swing. So again, who knows if you're feeling like a... Yep, sorry, you go.
I just need to check who I assigned to whom. Okay, no, that should be fine. I will pick captain versus captain.
Captain
Alright.
versus captain, not too surprising. Obviously a friendly rivalry with each other. Where is that?
Debatable.
What, is the friendly or rivalry? You think you just
I'm
crush
for
him every
friendly.
time? Oh, okay.
It's not friendly at all.
Shout out to Wigglers.
Our next one is going to be EJ Neepson.
EJ Nipson, okay. Obviously
Okay,
getting my friend from the west.
So,
we will do Shorty and Gino.
Shorty Gino, no worries. And there's one more matchup?
3 more.
3 more, okay.
don't let me, come on. Hold on, Cyric.
I'm sorry.
Still got a.
Shorty's on the wrong team there, by the way. Wiggler.
Oh, sorry. Shorty has
Well,
not
that's
done a
it.
heel turn. And Gino has not done a face turn. Oh no, I've lost Gino.
We're gonna go Geoxy and Sufis next.
Geoxy and Sufis. Nice.
Co-captain versus co-captain.
It's going co-captains already.
Yes, Sufis.
Leaving them till the
I
end.
don't know who our co-captain is. I thought I was, so...
I mean, it couldn't be Lord Cesarus.
I could be. I knew who you were referring to, and Cal. I keep
So
on
our
looking
final
for
one's gonna
unwanted,
be-
but yeah.
Obviously, Ahmad versus Cesarith.
Are you
Old
implying that I
Cedric
can keep
Lucy
track?
over there.
Alright. And obviously we will switch for the, where's Sereth's? Obviously we will switch, so we will get the first matchup assignings of the simple before yous get the first of the doubles.
Okay. Just double checking my matchups.
Obviously simple being a bit more interesting because it's a bit more character dependent.
Give me Muffin versus Espo.
Muffin vs Espo. Ooh, okay. That might shake things up. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Hold on. Let's go.
Was there a
I'm gonna go first up. I'm gonna go myself versus Wegos.
We guys. Who's yourself? I do not see a username to yourself on here. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, yeah, can you say our pick before we that better Jake that was?
Ollie and Ahmad.
Ollie and Ahmad. Nice.
Okay, let's go. Let's go Avery versus Shorty on the next one.
Avery versus Shorty.
Yeah.
Sarek versus Geox.
Cyrex versus Geoxys, no worries. Bit of,
Good
whoops.
matchup.
Yeah, a bit of South Australia
Pretty good
versus Western
matchup.
Australia. I don't know why we're rivals, but I haven't played Geoxy in a while. It should be good.
He has been playing a lot of simple recently.
Yes, so I'm pretty scared.
EJ Singer.
EJ and Singer, no worries.
Singer.
Me versus Cow.
Cow versus Thrillsinator?
It's a good,
Whoops,
good
not
simple
the-
matchup right there.
Yes.
Depending on characters.
Depending on. He knows what
Really solid
Thrillsinator's
simple
assigned.
players.
No, I won't get you to hazard a guess. We'll keep it all tight-lipped.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go Basura and Lord Cesrith.
Basura. This is Lord Sereth.
We'll go Suf versus Mackie.
Sif. Yes, Mackie.
Gino versus RS210.
RS210. And that leaves
leaves
Mac
Neep.
and someone.
Neep and Mac.
Neep and Mac, okay.
Cool.
Sorry, Gino, right.
Gino versus RS210. Should I be double checking Cyrus' work over here?
I'm sort of
Are
doing
you
that.
doing it? Okay, cool.
Yes, obviously, one of Thrilson's main role has been picking up on my errors in tournaments. Alright, doubles, and it's the Banana Bunch again, rigging the dice passer, getting the options.
So have we
Okay.
explained that the captains are playing doubles twice?
Twice.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I haven't explained it, but yes, the captains will be playing.
Is that set in stone, or is that like we were doing that?
I was under the impression it was set in
Yeah.
stone.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Because I would probably do exactly the same as what you're thinking about doing,
Yeah.
if we weren't.
Yes. Okay, so the Banana Bunches. Who are your first pairings?
All right, let's just go. Let's go from the top. Cow and myself versus Wigos and Thrilson over there.
Cow?
Big heavyweight matchup over.
The old double
SBO.
belt challenge.
Yeah.
You cannot take SBO. Cow and DBO versus Thrilson and Weeks. Yes.
Okay.
Back to the challenges.
I will back that up with the captains playing their second matches.
Yep.
In addition with Muffin and Espo.
So Thrilson and Espo versus
Oh, I don't want to match with Muffin. Please, no.
Debo and
Yeah.
Muff.
So next up we have Mackie and Geox versus Cyric and Suf.
He and Geoxy. I like this one.
Yeah, that's going to be a good match. They're all going to be good matches, to be honest.
Hopefully.
And doubles is worth 2 points, etc.
Yes, they're very important. I think
Mech and EJ versus Neep and Singer.
J versus Neep. Please do not bully me for how badly I am typing these in. Okay.
Ahmad and Basura's next up. Says Rick.
I'm gonna copy ampersand. Nope. Ahmad and
How come
Basura.
you're doing some of them with ampersand, some with spelling out man?
Because I'm under pressure and
Who does
tired.
that?
Ahmad and Basura versus.
Ollie and
Classic
Seth.
Wrangler over there.
Sorry,
Ollie and Sesrith.
Ollie. Whatever.
Okay, and the last match is Avery and Gino versus RS and Shorty.
Avery and Gino is RS 210 and Shorty, and that is
Boom.
it. That is the conclusion of the
Well, we
first
now
Mario Tennis Aces
Retreat
draft.
back to our rooms.
Cool.
And
I was
Well,
gonna
I gotta
say
go, guys.
I'm gonna
So-
end the stream there. Your last
Yeah,
word.
cool.
You've got the last word, Frilson, before you dip.
Um,
Anything you want
let's
to plug?
go.
Anything you want to
Let's
say?
go, Wigglers, Wacky Warriors on page.
Yes. Yes.
Smash
brought
that like and
by
subscribe.
Casper Mattress.
Yes.
It's Twitch Prime sub. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Wilson. We'll catch you.
Yeah. Thanks, fellas.
Yeah. No worries.
Let's play some tennis and
Yeah.
win some matches, lose some matches, and have some fun.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, Thrills.
See you, fellas.
See ya.
See ya.
And
Yeah.
Debo, your last words.
Well, though we're rivals, I think he summed it up quite well. Let's have a bit of fun playing these matches.
Yep.
Team
No worries.
DK.
And although
the
you
strongest
were-
of the two teams, but we'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
on the court.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's have some
All
fun.
right. Catch you later, Debo.
See ya.
And of course,
That was a fun tournament. That
yeah,
was a good draft.
the tournament isn't over yet. That's just the draft. So we've still got plenty of fun matchups.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's all done.
It's all finished. Well, again, a huge thanks to you, Cal, for joining in on comms. Obviously, not the easiest to just go up and get here and fill in what turned out to be a fair bit of filler time, but I think you did well.
I'm quite a bad multitasker in
Yes.
terms of helping out with the DK Banana Bunch picks and
Yes, but
Yeah.
that's fine. You did a terrific job, and yes, hopefully to anyone who listened to the audio, we provided some form of entertainment, and hopefully the stream went smoothly. Obviously, I haven't been watching it, and hopefully it's all good to go. So again, huge thank you for you. Huge thanks to the captains, of course, again. And a very big thank you for everyone for signing in and chucking support to a tournament which has, grown to be our biggest one since the early days. So,
yeah, I'm
again,
quite pumped. All
Yeah.
the matchups are looking good.
for sure.
Yeah, looking forward to the result.
So
And,
let's hope that DK's Banana Bunch don't slip on their own banana peels. Let's hope Wigos Wild Wigglers Wacky Warriors don't go red with anger against the DKs. And hopefully we will get a clean, fun tournament. So this is Sarek signing out, and
And Cow signing out.
goodbye everyone, and hope you had an enjoyable time.